Hi everyone, welcome back to AWS Wizard Zone channel. Today I'm going to demo you about how we can create EC2 instance, Windows EC2 instance, and how we can connect that Windows EC2 instance using key pair. And yeah, let me launch the EC2 instance. So I'm just giving the name of EC2 instance. Uh, I'm choosing Windows EC2 instance, and according to that AMI I need to choose. Uh, Here I'm choosing Microsoft Windows Server 2022 base, and for the demo purpose I'm just choosing T3 micro instance type. Just that is just for uh, 1 GB memory and 2 vCPUs, and it is free tier eligible. And to create the key pair just for authentication purpose, we have to create key pair, and by using key pair we can authenticate and log in into that Windows EC2 machine. So I'm creating PAM key using this, and let me save into my desktop. uh, Just for the demo, I already created one VPC, and inside that VPC I created one public subnet, and my public subnet has connectivity with the internet gateway. So I'm choosing public subnet because I need internet access on my public instance, and I'm auto assigning the public IP to my Windows EC2 machine. And I think I already created one security group, that is over here. So I'm choosing that one, but if you want to create another security group, new security group, so for that you have to give the security group name and the security group rule you have to add. So we need RDP security group rule, and for my IP I'm just choosing the source tab as a my IP, and it automatically fetch your IP as a source IP address. And but I already created one security group, so I'm choosing that one. And the configuration storage, I don't need more configuration storage, that is why I'm choosing only 30 GB GP2 storage type. And that's it. Let's launch the instance. If you see here, it is initializing EC2 instance. Probably it will take 4 to 5 minutes, or maybe 3 to 4 minutes just to initialize the test instance. If you see here, the public IPv4 address has been assigned. This is just because of we enabled auto enabled uh, public IPv4 address. That is why AWS assigned this public IPv4 address to this Windows EC2 machine. Uh, Still you can see it is initializing. If you see here, my my IP address has been assigned to this inbound roles of my security group. Just for 2 minutes it is still initializing. Meanwhile, I open my Windows app in my MacBook. Yeah, uh, the Windows app I am using to connect my Windows EC2 machine. Let me going to add PC. We have to add PC name, or I can say IP address or host name of the Windows machine. So let me copy that. Just a second. Yeah, here is the public IPv4 address of my Windows EC2 machine. Let me go to add PC, and yeah, here is my host name. Let me going to add. Yep, it is added. Wait for a while and check status of the EC2 instance. Meanwhile, we can go to connect and going to RDP client and click on this get password and upload the private key pair that we already created during the launch instance, and decrypt the password. So here is our password, and here is our public IP that I already uh, put it on Windows app. So let me copy that password. Yeah, you can see here status check has been passed. Now we can connect the uh, Windows EC2 machine from Windows app. Let me click on three dots and going to connect. Let me put administrator and password there that I already copied. Yeah, you can see here I'm connecting to Windows EC2 machine. Probably it will take 1 minute to initialize the Windows EC2 machine. Yep, it is initialized. Yeah, you can see I do have internet access from my Windows EC2 machine. Yeah, that's it.